I'm back. So my brain was braining again, and I got a crazy new idea for a video. I had the idea to rank every single title screen of the mainline Mario franchise. And here I am today, doing exactly that. So without further ado, here we go. Super Mario Bros. Okay, I mean, this one is a classic. No, I mean, it's legendary. But sadly, there's like nothing else to say about it. I mean, there's not even music. It's a static image, you get to choose between player 1 and player 2, and that's basically it. It's still kinda clean though, and for the time it got released, it's actually one of the better title screens that I've seen. So, not F tier, not D tier, let's put it in C tier. Super Mario Bros. 2. Hey, there is music! But that's the only positive thing about it. The title screen in general looks a bit more boring because there is no nice background like in the first one. And the colors are not the most well-appealing colors to my eyes as well. And after a while, the story of the game shows up. Okay, I mean, who wants to read all that? Do I look like I can read? But since it has music, you know, we're not gonna put it in F tier. We're gonna put it in D tier. Super Mario Bros. 3. The curtains open up and the first thing that happens is that Luigi jumps on Mario. Yo, I like that. That's to my taste right there. Yo, Luigi, yo my boy. The entire title screen is a mix of some pure chaos, but in a comedic way. Feels like some of these old slapstick films, if you know what I'm talking about. And the setting is amazing. Also, that game got released in the late 80s. So that's right here is a 10 out of 10 screen for the time. And you know what? Most definitely first game that we're gonna put into S tier. Super Mario Land. First off, who is this?
Hello there.
Cause that's not our guy Mario. Never mind, that isn't better. Okay, I think this one is D tier again, you know? Don't get me wrong, I love the game and it is legendary, but this screen right here, that doesn't get me hyped to play the game. I'm sorry Mario Land, I still love you. Super Mario Land 2. Okay, so what is this right here? Where is Mario? The last game at least tried to make a character design for him in the title screen, even though he looked like that. This is nonsense, and even though it's one of my favorite Mario games of all time, this one right here is the first one that we're gonna put in F tier. I mean, it has nothing to do with this game. I mean, okay, maybe the mushrooms, but that's it. Super Mario World. Okay, first off, I love how the black screen turns into a scenery and then the music hits. This is prime Nintendo title screen right here. A little gameplay is shown, the logo is beautiful, the music is a banger, and I mean, there is Yoshi. The only thing I don't really like is the texture of the frame. I mean, it's cool that they added one, but why make it out of this texture? Mario blocks or something would have made a lot more sense. Still awesome as balls, A tier. A tier. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Amogus. This one is another S tier, right off the bat. First the ambience that turns into some banger music after a while, then the spinning model of the island where you can actually see some of the worlds already. This gets you so hyped to just like start the game already and play, so S tier for a reason. Super Mario 64. S, instant. The way Mario shouts hello at me, the way he looks at me, yo, that's my boy right there. And know what I said about him earlier in Mario Bros. 3 that I was happy that Luigi is beating him up, so Mario, I'm sorry. Mario, hey, we are still friends, right? Right? When you see this title screen, you just know this game is gonna be a banger. The music is also a 10 out of 10. My guy is super happy to see me. What more could a simple man ask for? Oh, and you can pull on his face. So that's the first time you can actually be interactive with the title screen. Can it get any better than this? Super Mario Sunshine. Okay, this one is a tiny step back from the awesomeness of Super Mario 64. And I'm not talking about the game. You know, I always liked Super Mario Sunshine a lot. But after what we got in Mario 64 a couple years earlier, this title screen is a little disappointing. It's fine though, still good. You hear the seagulls in the back and the ocean, the logo looks clean. But something is missing, some personality. The game is called Sunshine and we have the beach atmosphere, okay, but that's about it. In the basic way that it was created, I think they did the best out of it though, so I think, B tier. B tier. Super Mario 64 DS. Last time in the comments someone wrote I should actually mention Super Mario 64 DS next time, and I mean, here it is. And especially in this video right here, it makes a lot of sense, cause they made the already perfect title screen of Mario 64 even a bit better. Now you can actually draw your own skits and play around with them. If that's not S tier, I don't know what is. New Super Mario Bros. One of my favorite games of all time, hands down. The title screen is pretty basic though. If you wait long enough, the entire story keeps repeating in a loop at the top screen of the DS, and it kind of reminds me of the start of Super Mario Bros. 3. So back to the roots kind of. I think that's a cool twist. It's chaotic again, some slapstick humor, it's really funny. But it's not as good as these ones up here, right? And a little too basic. Without the demo playing and the story playing, it would be too basic for my taste. So I'd say C tier. Where is the game? Where is it even? Oh, so I'd say C tier. Mario Galaxy. Okay, this reminds me a little bit of Mario Sunshine again. The logo in front of the main theme of the game, in this case, space. The way the logo flies into sight though, together with the music, is a lot better than in Mario Sunshine, where it just basically appears. Also, the background keeps changing and it seems like you're actually floating in space. So there's actually movement of the POV. And I think these two are actually the points why it deserves to be higher up than Super Mario Sunshine. A tier. I mean, if it would just be these pictures right here, then I think it's a tie. But because of the music and the movement, I like the Mario Galaxy a little better. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. The screen turns from darkness to this. Yo, that music always gets me hyped! Even 17 years later after the release of the game. And the running animation. I love it. It looks so cute and stupid at the same time. So, kinda like me. I love this one. You get sucked right into the game. Ayo, A tier. Super Mario Galaxy 2. I only can repeat what I said about Mario Galaxy 1. They changed the colors a bit, that it looks more like daytime, but it's also pretty fitting to the colors of the sky of the new hub world, and there's also these tiny planets flying around now. It's definitely as good as Mario Galaxy 1. So, A tier. By the way, a couple weeks ago I asked y'all if you like Mario Galaxy 1 or 2 better, and only one person said they like the second game better. What is y'all's opinion? Write it down in the comments. I mean, where are my Galaxy 2 fans? Super Mario 3D Land. In this title screen there is not much happening except for Mario shouting at me again. After that there is a little demo of the game with some toads watching us and some music playing in the background. I actually don't like the title screen too much. Especially because I think it is one of the most underrated Mario games. I think it's quite sad that it gets such a generic title screen. After all the amazing stuff that we've seen already, I gotta put this one in D tier. New Super Mario Bros. 2. The title screen actually starts with the same theme that Mario Bros. Wii has. Other than that, there is not a lot of things that I can say about this title screen. The music keeps playing and literally nothing happens. Oh yeah, and there's a coin counter in the corner. The title screen will actually change if you collect 999,999 coins. But it's not worth it. Trust me. It's not F because of one reason. When you start the game, the cutscene starts playing and it ends with the title screen. And that's actually well made, like really well made, so that's a plus point. They saved it with that. So I don't know if that counts, right? Because it's not the actual title screen, but I think the transition is cool. So let's say D tier, okay? Let's be nice on that one. Let's do D tier. By the way, in the opening scene, Luigi runs back to get 2 coins. I mean, does he really need the money that bad? Nintendo, you should make Luigi's Mansion 4 real quick. It seems like this man needs a job or something. New Super Mario Bros. U. Okay, we reached the point in the Mario timeline where the New Super Mario Bros. Formula slowly got annoying and it started to get boring. But I'm a serious YouTuber, so I will rank this like I've never seen this before. It's basically the same thing as in Mario Bros. Wii, and that's a good thing. Look at them go! I also love how they introduce the new items by the ground pounding and the acorn starts falling from the sky. I would even say because of that it's a little bit better than Super Mario Bros. Wii, but not as good as the games up here. So we just gonna put it a little closer to the A than this game, if that's okay for y'all. Super Mario 3D World. Okay, wow, this is nostalgic to me. I used to play that game every single day after school in high school. No, actually, every day. It hurts me even more that I gotta say it's not the best title screen by far. Yes, you get the iconic shout at the start, but the rest is pretty boring. All you see is a logo and a little gameplay in the back, and while I think it's cool that it's not an actual demo of the game and rather a little sneak peek with some shenanigans again, it's pretty basic. I think it's a cool twist though that there is different scenarios for the title screen like sunset or nighttime. Still, I'd put it in C tier. Especially with a touchscreen on the Wii U, they could have done way more creative stuff. Super Mario Odyssey. This title screen does a lot of things right. There's amazing music, there's bright colors, there's a logo, and there's Cappy doing Cappy things. Especially for the time that game got released, it totally fits into the style and design of that era. Minimalism, but in an amazing way. I don't like minimalism, but they did it right. A tier. Maybe even S. What do y'all think? Super Mario Wonder. This one right here is how you don't do minimalism. Let's still talk about it though. First off, I love that game. It's a nice twist to the Mario series, and the first Mario Bros in years that actually felt like some creativity went into this. But you cannot say this about the title screen. First off, Charles is not yelling at us anymore, and I love being yelled at by my boy Charles.
Oh yeah!
And second off, there is literally nothing happening at all. A little cheap effect like this sprinkle right here and some dusty footsteps right here. Just some basic images and that's it. That looks like a project a design student would make in his first year and would get kicked out of college because of it. The music slaps, but it can't hide from the fact there was almost no work put into this. D tier. You know what? No, F tier. Because at least this game right here, right, has the excuse that it was made in the 90s. On technology that looked like this. But this one right here was made in 23. Wonder you don't have any excuse. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you would change about the list down in the comments. And tell me about some rankings that you want to see in the future. Maybe I'll make a video about this. See you next Monday, and until then, stay healthy. God bless you. Bye. Yo, I just noticed I forgot lost levels. What? Okay, lost levels, right? We're gonna put it in C. But in front of that, because it's better than this one, because there is at least some movement happening like this Koopa, you know? But I wouldn't put it in the same tier as Super Mario Sunshine. Hey guys, bye. I'm so sorry. Hey, see you next week. Bye guys.